Good morning, everyone. This isn't going to be a long one. The last one I put on, it got taken off because it got took off because I had Elvis playing in the background. Never mind. Such is, if you got to see it, then lucky you, and if you didn't, never mind. So this is a quick one. Then I'm going to talk about COVID on this one because I haven't mentioned it for quite a while. So I want people to actually realise the severity of this virus that's plaguing us. So, as you all know, Lisa tested positive on 27th of May this year and is still suffering from it in one way or another. So, as much as she's able to get up and get out and get about and everything, there's so many things that have been affected by this damned virus. I know there's a lot of people out there that think it's a load of rubbish, that think it's just common cold, flu, or it's just a conspiracy, but I can assure you from a first-hand experience that this is not the case. So let me just explain a few things. So when Lisa was diagnosed, tested positive, she plummeted big time. All you need to do is look back on the old vlogs. But since then, there's an issue with her memory, and you'd kind of try and want to link it into something else like premenopause or menopause itself, or anything like that. But I think the true fact is that it is pretty much COVID related. Your immune system gets knocked, and you don't seem to recover very quickly. So her blood pressure's been effective. Last weekend she took herself into A&E because she was really concerned that her blood pressure was dangerously high. And they were concerned because they weren't sure why, but as soon as she said she had COVID, they were like, okay. And then within a day or so after that, she'd got this chronic toothache out of nowhere. She'd never really suffered with her teeth before. And that just progressed and progressed, and then she's ended up with, it's on this side, ended up with what looks like a bloody golf ball on her face that's then gone up here, and it's all under here, and it's really swelled, and it was really red and hot. So she's gone to the dentist. Dentist said, yeah, it's an abscess. And people are struggling because if you've had COVID, you're getting more problems in that area. Not sure why. I don't know why. I don't know the answers behind it, but I do know that this has been going on for a whole week. She's been absolute agony. Yesterday, the dentist said to her, give it 48 hours for the antibiotics to work. So we gave it 72 hours, and it was still swollen. It was still hot. She was still in agony. So we went to the dentist. Phoned up the dentist yesterday. They said, come in. She went in. She had to have the tooth extracted straight away, which in Lisa's terms said it was absolutely traumatic because the injections they used to numb it didn't numb it. So I'm not going to go into detail on that. So all those that don't like dentists and have had experiences, I'm sure you can relate to that. So anyway, she's had that extracted, still got the swelling. Nothing came out, which you'd expect from an abscess, it would. But the dentist then said, we need to be careful it doesn't turn into cellulitis. So as the day progresses, it's still hot. It's in the colour was down here, the redness was all down here, and the neck was out here, and it was just so she was panicking a bit and came to the decision that she was going to go to A&E to get it checked out because she was concerned it was going to be sepsis. So she managed to take herself to A&E because obviously I couldn't take her. We couldn't let Hattie know because it's a need-to-know basis for things like this. You don't need to tell your children everything. If it's not totally relevant to them and it's not going to affect them necessarily, don't tell them. Don't tell them. It's not worth it. Why would you put a child through all the stress and worry? Hey Bob. Hello Bob. So she went to the hospital and they said it's definitely cellulitis. We'll check your blood. Your bloods ain't right, but it's not enough for it to be sepsis. And sent her home with another extra dose of antibiotics. So as it stands at the moment, she's on 2 lots of antibiotics, painkillers. She's extremely sleepy, and we now know that a lot of this is because she's had COVID. So please be mindful, everyone. Please don't be complacent. You know, I know it's coming up to Christmas, everything, everyone wants to see everyone, blah, 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 but just be mindful, look after each other, and please stay safe. Okay, that's enough from me because I can hear movement upstairs and it'll be Hattie harassing Lisa. Take care, everyone. Keep positive, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.